Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are doing section 3 of the Heart of Wales Line Trail. We're in Bucknell, so you'll remember that from the last video. So we are doing it in reverse again today, so it should be or we're actually going from Bucknell to Knighton. So we've parked the car at Knighton, and again we're doing it in a different way. So that's it then. We're in Bucknell and we're just going to be making our way now up to Stow Hill area. Now I ain't going to do much filming going through Bucknell because you've already seen it in the last video. Tell you what, we'll do one of these up until we get to the woods. Okay, so just like that then we've come straight through Bucknell. I mean, you've seen it in a previous video from when we did the last section too. Okay, so we've just come from down here. I'll spin you around. So if we continue on, you'll see the first little way marker here for the Heart of Wales Line Trail. And it is angled right slightly, so it is telling us to make our way up here. So part of this route then, once we've gone over Stow Hill, we're going to be adjoining the Offa's Dyke path. That's going to take us then straight down into Knighton, where we've parked the car at the train station. It is free parking at the train station, so every train station we've been to so far has been free parking, so we felt quite lucky. So just bear that in mind for when you're going to tackle this trail. Bah! Well, we certainly know the best days to come out for a nice little jaunt. We've just looked on the BBC website, or the app for the weather, and later on it's going to get a little bit blustery. I'll put a screenshot on there for you now. 42 to 43 mile an hour gusts we're expecting. You know what we're going to do though, don't you? We're going to embrace it. So in this video then we have a free giveaway which we're going to be doing. So me and Gordon, we've both chipped in, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a free giveaway for the Heart of Wales Line Trail booklet. So we've chipped in together and we're doing this giveaway just for you guys. So if anyone fancies doing this trail or is interested in it, you've only got to enter to try and win. So what we're going to do, all you've got to put down beneath is this hashtag Heart of Wales Line Trail. And then what I'm going to do is I'll pick a winner, or I'll get the computer to pick a winner in a couple of weeks, so it gives everyone enough chance to enter, and then we'll do a video on who's won. So yeah, all you've got to do, hashtag Heart of Wales Line Trail, and that's all you've got to put to be in with a chance of winning the book. Okay, so we've just come from up here then. So the first part of it is only a little bit steep, and then it flattens out for quite a bit. And you, like I said earlier, you've got little tracks going off in various different locations. But when you come to this point here, it's got a little bit of a right ting on it, but we're going up here, and this is the last final ascent now before we get to Stow Hill, and that's the worst of it done. And yeah, although there's blue sky, it has literally just started to drizzle upon us. Luckily I've bought the waterproofs. I don't think the main man has them, so he is just going to have to lap it up. You holding everyone up. Let's go. But yeah, coming up there through that woodland has been quite short and steep, that last little section, but wow, what a little beautiful place to walk through, especially with the sun poking its way through the trees and just on the landscape there. So this would be an absolute cracking place all round here to hammock camp or bivvy tarp. So if you're into that type of thing, that is for you. So hopefully you've just seen a little bit of drone footage there coming through the woods there. I would bring it out into open land, but Jesus Christ, it's windy. I think the BBC are actually going to be quite right as well in about the 43-mile-an-hour gusts of winds. Woohoo! That is bad. Okay, so I had to put the drone away. So as we were flying the drone through the woods, I could see some people coming in the distance. So being a responsible drone flyer, I brought it in, packed it all away, and we actually made it to the gate at the same time as the people who we bumped into. And they actually recognised both me and Gordon off YouTube doing the routes that we're doing. So shout out to Jenny with a G and Graham. Nice to meet you both. Hope you all had a nice walk. And hopefully we'll see you again on the trail someday. But we're just making our way now up over to the tops here onto Stowe Hill. But ladies and gentlemen, check this out for a view. No, not Gordon. So you might still be able to hear me because I've got like a little sponge muffler over the top of my GoPro which blocks out quite a bit of the wind. But it doesn't give a true reflection of what it's actually like up here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a recording on my phone so you can actually see what we're up against up here. Okay, so we've got Knighton just here over the brow, but what an absolute perfect place this would be to get the drone out. Unfortunately though, with this wind, I'm not chancing it. Cost me a lot of money and I don't want to lose it. But if this was in the summer, or, well no, even if the wind wasn't here, wow, what a place. What a place. So just before we continue any further then, I just want to say a massive shout out to my buddy Julian. My buddy Julian I met this year. He's another YouTuber as well, who's just started out on his journey, and what he's doing, every single hill that's within Shropshire, he's ticking off the list, and at the moment he has done absolutely rucks of them. I think he must be about, well, 2/3 of the way through. So what I'm going to do now is put a link to Julian's channel. You should see up here now, Shropshire Hill Walks. If you want to go and check out his channel, just click that and that'll take you straight to his channel, where you'll see he does no talking to the camera. He does every single walk with his drone, and he is absolutely fantastic with his editing as well. He puts a lot of hard work into it. So shout out to you, Julian, and well done, mate. You keep it up, you're doing fantastic. Another one, this man here, we all know him. Let's get on over to his channel. He's a rare lad, but but it's also nice just to be doing these treks with him and these journeys that we're embarking on. So yeah, those two channels, head on over to them and go and show him some support. But Julian, go over to his channel and check out his drone footage from his walks to the top of these hills. They're epic. His last video of the Wrekin in Shropshire, fantastic video. In fact, it was that good. I'm going to put a link at the end of this video to his video, so you can click that and you can just watch that. So a massive thank you then to Lisa from the Heart of Wales line for sharing our videos, for helping promote the trail, the journeys that we've been doing. So massive thank you to you, Lisa, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the end when you buy us a nice big bottle of red wine for completing it. Okay, so we've just come from up there now, and what this place is called, I'll put a map up now, but this is actually called Five Turnings. So you'll come out onto the road and we can see on the pole just in here there's a way marker for the Heart of Wales line trail up in this direction. So now we're going to be making our way across the road, and this is going to take us up the hill, and we're going to make our way now up onto the Offa's Dyke path. Going through a field now where there's cattle, not my favourite at all. And we're just making our way now up into the corner of this woods, as per the way marker. As we look back from this hill we're going up, we can actually see where we've come from. Maybe here somewhere, I can't really see. You'll see a gap between the trees. So we come through there earlier, but look at this for some landscape, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. And this is why we do it. After a crap week at work, this is all it needs just to recharge the batteries. So some of the terrain that you will face on the Heart of Wales line trail. Okay, so we've come then down from where we were when we saw the cows, and we've come up this lane that's really boggy. So just remember that if you're doing it anytime soon. But as we spin round, you'll come up to these gates, and we'll see now as we come up to this gate, we'll see the badge for the Heart of Wales line trail, bridleway, and that's going to take us up here where we are going to join the Offa's Dyke trail. You might not be able to pick it out that well, but just here is the viaduct at Nuckless, I believe it's called. Absolutely beautiful that landscape is. Okay, so you could probably hear me just a little bit. Thank you, Gordon. But wow, that is windy as hell. And that time lapse you've just seen, I just knelt down to put the GoPro to do the time lapse, and my crotch on my trousers split. So luckily I was a bit wary of them this morning when I packed, so I packed some other trousers as well. So the pictures you're going to see now are of me just embracing it, looking at some absolute wonderful views. Enjoy. So the second half of this section then, which is section 3, just be aware there's not really any way markers for the Heart of Wales line trail. It's for Offa's Dyke that you're going to be looking for, and that Offa's Dyke way markers is what's going to take you straight down into Knighton. So just bear that in mind if you're doing section 3 on the latter half of it. Okay, so we've just come through this gate here, so you're just crossing the road, and we have a feeling that this farm here could be the campsite. Not 100% sure though. So yet another fantastic walk on the Heart of Wales line trail. Section 3, just as good as section 1 and 2. And we're nearly in Knighton now, so altogether the book says it was 14 kilometres, so that's roughly around the 9 and a bit mile mark maybe, I think, just off the top of my head. So there's your campsite just there. We were right when I said earlier that it was. So yeah, where that house is across the river, that's your campsite if you need to camp anywhere. So I've just popped into the Offa's Dyke Information Centre, where I'm having a lovely tea and tea cake. Okay, so we are back at the train station now in Knighton. So that's about 9 and a bit mile done, that is now. The weather's been beautiful. It's just a shame about the wind. We were hoping to get some really fascinating and really good drone footage, but unfortunately it never played ball with us. So right, we're back in the train car park now. Thank you to the people that we've met. So Graham and, was it Jenny?
Jerry with a G.
Jerry and Graham. Nice to meet you guys. We did pass the horse and jockey, but we didn't call in. But thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you lovely lot on another adventure with me, Dave Outdoors. I'm knackered.